Hey, everybody. My name is Mr. Greg. I'm a friend of Mr. O, and he asked us all around the world to read stories or tell you about our hometowns. So I'm going to read a story that I think is really special because when he works with you, he gets you to use your brains and learn new things. So I'm going to read a book about your fantastic elastic brain. That's the name of the book. So I'm going to set it up and start reading. Here we go. Your fantastic elastic brain. Stretch it, shape it. What does your brain really do? Does it fill in the space between your ears? Well, yes, but your brain can do so much more. The little bird says, "Hello in there." And then the mouse says, "All I see is pink stuff." Your brain helps you think and remember and name what you see and what you hear. It lets you move your body and feel both touch and emotions. Your brain does all the things that make you, you. Likes red food. Favorite word is elbow. Ping pong champ. Knows global landmarks. Good at science. Enjoys reading pirate books. The brain controls everything you do, everything you think, everything you feel, even everything you dream. So what is your brain? Is it a muscle? No. The brain is an organ in your body. It's made up of cells and tissue. The brain has many parts that do all kinds of different jobs. And on the left here are a bunch of big words that I'm going to explain in a second. The cerebrum, right here, is the largest part of your brain, and it helps you think and speak. The cerebellum is a small part at the back of the brain that helps your muscles to coordinate your movement and your balance so that you can walk, ride a bike, or play tag. The prefrontal cortex, right here, is the part of your brain behind your forehead. It lets you make plans and decisions. And the amygdala, easy for me to say, is a tightly packed group of cells deep within the center of your brain that controls your emotions. Excited, angry, embarrassed, happy, sad, frightened. The hippocampus here is at the center of your brain. It works like a file cabinet to help you store and find memories. And neurons are everywhere in your brain. They're tiny brain cells that make electrical signals to send messages to other cells in your body telling them what to do. Kind of like the science projects that Mr. O does with you in class. When you were born, you were very little. Your brain was small and not so strong. As you got older, your body grows and gets stronger. As part of your body, your brain grows and learns to do new things. And you can make your brain do even more. Your brain grows very fast during the first 10 years of your life, like you right now. This is the magic decade when you can help your brain grow faster and be more powerful. Just like lifting weights helps your muscles get stronger, learning new things strengthens your brain. You can give your brain a good workout by trying to learn many different things. And that's what's so exciting to me about Mr. O's classes. Like elastic bands that stretch when you pull them, even things that are hard at first get easier, get easier when you like to do, or that you don't like to do, or that you don't do very well. Think about the first time you played a sport, soccer in this one. You probably couldn't kick the ball or make many goals, or basketball. It was hard to dribble maybe. But as you kept going to practices, you learned more about the rules of the game and followed your coach's directions, like Mr. O with football. The muscles in your legs and feet got stronger. Your movements were more coordinated, and you could run faster, farther and faster. Learning more and practicing what you learned let you play better and have more fun. Practice really does make perfect, or at least much better. Even when you make a mistake while you're learning something new, you're still training your brain. You'll remember that mistake and try something else until you get it right. So mistakes are okay. They're part of learning. Making mistakes is one of the best ways for your brain to grow and learn. If you aren't willing to risk being wrong, you won't take the chances that stretch your elastic brain. You can stretch the part of your brain that controls your feelings too. If you're frightened about taking a risk, like learning to swim, finding the courage to put your face in the water, stretches your amygdala. If it will remind you that you overcome your fear or overcame your fear, you did it. So you'll be braver the next time something scares you, like diving into the water. Learning something new causes the brain to grow more connections among the neurons. With more connections, the neurons can send and receive more messages. These connections help stretch a part of your brain and make it more elastic so it can hold more information and ideas. So literally, your brain gets bigger. How does the brain stretch and grow? Neuro means that the word has something to do with the brain. So neuro means brain. A sculptor molds shapes or carves things out of clay or wood or stone. So you shape your brain when you make it bigger by adding new things you know and can do. You are a neurosculptor. That's cool. When you learn something new, you're building on what you've already learned. In the same way that your muscles in your body work together when you want to lift a heavy object or kick a ball, the different parts of your brain work together when you're learning something new. The amygdala makes you want to learn to play the piano. The cerebrum helps you decide to practice. The cerebellum calls up the memory of watching and listening when your piano teacher showed you how to play a new piece of music. Then your cerebellum sends messages through neurons to the muscles in your wrists, hands, and fingers so you can hit the right notes. The next time you play that piece of music, the parts of your brain and body will know how to work together and you'll play the song more easily. Practice makes perfect. The brain makes you you. Really is an amazing organ. It controls what you think, do, feel, and remember. Your brain is growing very fast during your first 10 years of life, and now we know that you can help it grow. When you try hard to learn something new, connections grow from neurons and attach to other neurons. Then your brain can send messages faster, making part of your brain bigger and stronger. Making mistakes really helps you learn because your brain keeps trying things and stretching until you figure out the answer to your problem. You are shaping a more elastic brain when you learn new things that build on what you already know. The more different things you learn and think about, the more you can learn, know, and enjoy. The harder you try without giving up, the more you will learn. You really can train your brain to be fit and strong and to keep stretching and growing throughout your whole life. So this is a picture of the brain, and we've come to the end of the book. But I love this because I am always learning and I am always trying to make sure my brain continues to stretch, even when I'm as an old guy, as an old person. I always want to learn new stuff, so it keeps me active. And again, I'm really excited because Mr. O is one of my friends and he loves teaching you and he loves seeing you be excited and light up when you learn new things. And so do I. He shares those moments with me. And I want to say, have a wonderful day. And thank you for allowing me to read to your class.